Conducting an interview here of three students. One of them already been to Germany as on a cultural exchange program which was hosted by the Rotary Club, and we have two more who will introduce them.
I'm Haley and I'm from the United States.
And I'm Stina, I'm from Germany.
I'm Kushal. I'm from India, but I was on a short-term visit to Germany, and I came back on the 25th.
So we'll now commence.
No, we do something different to have your experience in one of other cultures or the languages. It's like, I'm really India freak.
Okay, so were you into research or something about India?
Yeah.
And I did tell you, the earrings.
Yeah.
And I've actually graduated from 12th standard at home. So I'm on a gap year between high school and college. And I want to study international relations. So I took a gap year and I decided to go abroad and study because I'd never left the country before. So I ended up in the lottery of Rotary Choices of India.
Germany, when I heard about the exchange program, I was always fascinated about it because you learn language, you learn a foreign language, you learn about their culture, about the people living there. So it always fascinated me, and then Rotary gave me a fantastic opportunity. So that's how I went into the culture.
Que no hago.
And now we come on to the journey, you have this initial itch and a feeling to enjoy it in a place. And at the same time, there's so much more to look forward to. So how was the journey on that?
It was pretty easy. I'm really nervous. Staying with my family in person on this huge airport and traveling to Frankfurt. And then I fly hours, I guess, with the other outbounds, like to India, the other German outbounds to Mumbai. And then I was staying 7 hours alone on the Mumbai airport. Nobody was understanding English. I don't understand Hindi or anything other languages. So it was pretty difficult to find someone who speaks English and understands me and that I understand him. It was okay. After 3 hours I knew which gate I have to go, where I have to stay, and then I'm sitting there for 4 hours and waiting for my flight. Everybody was looking at you and white girl and alone, and okay, 5 hours waiting.
And I had to take a flight from near my house in Boston to New York City. And from New York I took my flight out to Mumbai. It was 18 hours long, and I almost missed my flight between New York and from Boston to Mumbai, from New York to Mumbai, because of the changeover was very short. And so I finally got on the plane. That was the last one on, and I sat there and I was like, I can't believe I'm actually doing this. And then I had kind of 18 hours to think about that. And I had the same experience where I arrived in Mumbai at about 10, and I got to the domestic airport about 1 in the morning. And then I sat there until 7 in the morning by myself, just kind of, okay, now what? And I, cut my flight around with my family, met me at the airport, and then I came here and immediately fell asleep for 8 hours.
Okay.
For me, learning was never a problem because the only problem was when you have to go from Rajkot to Mumbai. That's when it's quite difficult because I took the evening flight from here, and then I had the flight soon after that in the midnight. It's like around 12 o'clock. So we flew from Mumbai to Berlin. No, in fact we had taken KLM, which is the National Airways of Amsterdam. That's Holland. So we flew from Mumbai to Amsterdam, which is like 8 hours I guess, and then Amsterdam to Berlin back, just 1 hour. So that was not a problem, but by coming back, definitely. It's like, I know we had got so much of souvenirs, so many books, and of course shop for ourselves. So our bags were quite more than 20 kgs, which is allowed in the flight. So there were like 4 of them. We were 6 people, and 2 of us could go through because it's like I had 26 and a friend of mine had 28 kgs. But we went alone to take the boarding pass, so that was not a problem. But the 4 of them decided to go together in a group, and I guess they had to pay 165 euros per head, which is like 15,000 Indian rupees. So that's quite an issue.
I love India. India. It's like I'm at home. I'm always said, okay, I want to go to India. Since 4 years, I had that dream to go to India, and it was just like I arrived here, and the first thing what I think was, wow, now you're here in your favorite country, and it was I don't know. It was like home. Everything is different. Traffic, house,
What about the
jobs.
crowd? How do you find the crowd in Mumbai airport? Was it the
Crowd,
was
the
yeah,
amount of
the
people.
crowd?
Yeah, okay. It was really hard. It's not like in Germany, and everything is huge and not so many people, and then you arrive here and people over people, and but it was okay. And I don't know. I like it. I like everything. I'm feeling like home here. I know. I'm feeling like real Indian.
And I'm enjoying myself immensely as well. I didn't get to pick to come here. I originally was going to study in France, and then I couldn't get a visa, so I ended up here, which was fine with me, but it was not what I was expecting. And when I got here, the first thing I was driving, and I was like, oh my god, the driving here is terrifying compared to the driving at home. But I've gotten used to it, and I very much enjoy the food, and my host family is wonderful. They're just like my family at home, and I feel very comfortable.
For me, I wanted to go to a European country for sure, because Asian countries we can go anytime. And I tried for USA, but then it's like the trip was in September or October, so it's not quite comfortable for us. So when I got for the European countries, I had France, Germany, and Italy. Yeah, that's it. But when I heard about France and Italy, it's like they would not speak anything except their language. They would not have anything except their native food. So that was quite a problem for me. And Germany is okay. And now that I've come back from the place, it's like I want to go back because I'm loving it.
What about the Indian food? Any special dish?
I don't know the name. It's kind of curry with bread. I don't know the name. And Johnny, I always going to Indian restaurants, and I love chicken burger.
And I like samosas. I had them at home as well, so they're very familiar for me, but also I love them very much. My host mother makes them much spicier than you find them in the US. But
I guess I talk about the German food. Yeah? Okay. For me, the German food, because I'm quite a vegetarian, so was quite a problem for the first few days. But then it's completely okay because you get salads, you get sandwiches, and of course the burgers. So, and salads is what's quite fascinating for me, because when we talk about salads in India, we get tomatoes, cucumbers, and everything. But in Germany, it's like they give you just the leaves and with some oil, different dressings, Spanish or the French dressing.